Well, Young Hespur is a good squad. The season of the Young Hespur this was in good performance all season. It's normal. I think it's a good. The plan of Young Hespur is very clear for all the players. They are working 20 games together. Everybody knows. I think it's a normal result because they are working in the same level. He was out of the squad because he was important injury in his groin. It's difficult. Now the injuries of groins need time because sometimes more or less the feelings is good, but then when you are playing you feel pain and it's difficult to play. But okay, I think it's necessary to keep calm and we hope he has a good recovery. No, at the end I think it's a good challenge. At the end, I think if you want to win the regular championship, it's necessary try to get 3 points every game, and this is our challenge. Win, try to do some goals, because this case for me, not only against Young Hespur, when play against all the teams, is not only thinking about the win 1-0. We try to win 2-0, 3-0, but. I hope we have success, but minute by minute, it's necessary to control the timings. We know it's not so easy, but to be honest, it's a great opportunity because we are in the last game with one opportunity to get the trophy. I'm thinking in this case, I'm happy. I'm not so afraid. I'm not so scared. I think it's amazing. We have one opportunity more in my case 15 games together. No, of course exists one plan, but in this plan the most important is because I trust in all the players. I trust in my team 100%. I know they want to do the best. Of course, then because it's a football. Good football it's necessary to put energy in details when you have control, when it's in your hands, but the extra details is not possible to control. Is not under hands. It's better not lose energy. But to be honest, I'm happy because I trust 100% in my players. The players in the lineup, substitution, or also players sometimes are out of the squad. I know they can help the team. This is the most important for me. I think everybody knows they have the 2 center backs with experience. In case of Ever, of Peter Hadley, they have Stewart. I think it's maybe it's the big surprise this season because his performance was very good in all the games, within set pieces, within transitions. Was very good player. In the last time until January, February, think about Chima, the number 9. He's a smart player, and then we have a lot of opportunities to do scores. Lima, Alex Lima, the timing of the pass, he control good like a midfielder, and then they have a good wingers like Len Cookie. They are working hard. This is a lot of points. And in this case, I think with Brunei also, I think the balance of this team is good because in line defense, midfielders or attack players is the same level, the performance. All the time explain the same. When we are talking about attack players or defense players, I think it's necessary to try to understand in Etika Muhumbagan. It's when we work in attack, work together. When we're in defense, work together. No exist points about if, for example, if we are good performance in defense is for Thierry, Sandy, Gil, Sumit, Asu, Pravir. No, it's for the job for all the team. And also in attack, we can talk about all the time in attack with Liston, Mambir, Roy, Hugo. But for me, the most important is the players, because at the end when we try to play in build up, when we act like with Carl, with Kauko, with Lenny, with Tangri, they help a lot in the team in attack. Well, of course, we are 100%. We are motivated. It's a great challenge for us, repeat, for me, I'm happy because until the last game, until the last minute, until the last day, we have a great opportunity to win the championship. Of course, it's not so easy. Of course, exists a lot of respect about the job of a young sport, but we need to put focus in our job. We need to put focus in our energy. At the end, I hope our plan will have success tomorrow. Yeah. Also in this, for example, when I was in a Champions League, I remember in 2013, was necessary to 0-2 for the playoff of the Champions League. At the end, we won 0-5. Also, for example, in playoff of the Europa League, 2014 was the same. We get 1-1 and was necessary to win 2-0. At the end, we won 2-0. For example, for the playoffs in Spain, also was very important to win at home 2-0. At the end, we have success about 1-0. A lot of time I was in this situation, But every game, every competition is different. I think it's necessary to learn a lot, and then at the end, experience is important, but the most important is thinking in good plan and try to help the players every minute, Roy is in the process of the recovery. Roy, now I'm happy because it's now the last game was played 90 minutes. This is because he's about medical, he's fit. I'm happy, but we'll see what happens in the last moment or the best plan for the team. Susai is injury. He's out of the squad. Tomorrow and the next semifinals. I'm very upset because he's working a lot, but okay, we support him because he's a good player, he's a good person, he 100%, he comes back very strong. Everybody, Paul, Avilash is important injury. At the end, we'll see what happened with Willie, what happened with Hugo, and some little issues with the rest of the players, because it's normal. We have not so many time to take good recovery for the players. Of course, the decisions of the referee can change the balance, But this is I think it's not necessary to lose energy in this case of the referee. I hope all the best for him. Of course, the most important is put focus in our job, in our plan. Try to do the best, because sometimes at the end we have no success in passes, or our passes are not good, or we have a wrong process. At the end, this is the problem of the referee. I think it's very important to put focus in an energy in our job. At the end, it's extra football. If the referees didn't take good decisions, or in case sometimes exists sometimes the ball changes direction in one moment. This is not in our hands, but I think it's very important. Repeat all the time in football. I love football because it's not only dependent on one thing, depend a lot of things, depend of the tactical, depend of the physical, depend of the emotion of the team, depend of the emotion of the individual players. I think the most important is this, focusing in our job, in our things, and then the rest is extra. It's not necessary lose energy or take the excuses about the referees or the different days,
Control. Yeah.